guys, Annette here and welcome to another episode of Glowing Up. Christmas is coming, everybody, and it is my favorite time of the year. So the reason why I'm doing this video is because I want to do a giveaway and I wanted to share with you guys a little bit more about the reason behind the giveaway. And one huge factor is because I know how hard it is to get things that you want when you're still in school. So just a heads up before we begin, I just want to say that this giveaway is going to be solely for students, and I'll give you more details at the end of the video. But if you stay tuned and continue listening, you'll probably understand why the heart behind this giveaway is just for students. So basically, when I was a student, I had some gifts that were given to me that were really memorable and low-key life-changing. So these are the 3 gifts that I've received that are kind of going to set the parameter for the giveaway. So in no particular order, the first one is actually a MacBook charger that I got from my friend when I was in university. So before I begin, I just want to set a bit of context, right? My family was not rich, nor were we like super poor, like we're living with paycheck to paycheck. I would say my family is kind of like lower middle income. We could afford our HDB, even though it was one of those that isn't actually near an MRT. So basically, I could afford essentials and small luxury things like, for example, a MacBook. Okay, but it is one of those things where once I get it, I know it's an expensive thing and I have to guard it with my life. And also, partially why I had to get it was because it was for school, like when I was in university. And my previous MacBook, which was the very old, like white coloured MacBook, I used that for 5 to 6 years until it died on me. But even then, when I got a new one to replace that old one, it's not like I could get the latest version. I got like one of the older versions that would be now cheaper because there's a newer version out. So you'll understand why I'm telling you this later on. At that point in time, I had just gotten my replacement MacBook for about 5 months and I lost the MacBook charger. But it wasn't 100% my fault, okay? This is what happened. I was in school and then I just plugged the MacBook into a socket at the lobby where I was doing my work. And then when I left, I somehow just brought back the laptop without the charger. I left the charger behind, ran back an hour later, and it was gone. So at that point in time, I was freaking out because, oh my goodness, I just gotten this for less than half a year. And obviously I couldn't tell my parents because they're gonna kill me. It's like, recently there was this news article about this boy who got lost in McRitchie in the jungle. And then he didn't want to tell his mother because he said he was more afraid of his mother scolding him. That was me. Except I wasn't lost in the jungle. I lost my MacBook charger. So I went, okay, I'm gonna go to Carousel. I'm gonna search any secondhand MacBook chargers, okay? I searched up and I was like, the cheapest was $100. That's actually really expensive because my allowance every month was kind of enough just to cover my transport and food. And if I had a bit of extra, it's not even going to be $100 usually. So I figured, okay, I'm going to try ask around my friends, okay? Because like I mentioned, the new MacBook was out already, so there might have been some people who actually moved on to that new MacBook and they might have the charger that I need that they don't need anymore. So I asked in this group chat, it's like church friends, and lo and behold, one of my friends, Mary, said that she had a spare one and then she said, I'll give it to you, and then next time we met she gave it to me. And I was so touched, because this was something I had lost that was new. And you know how bummed you would feel losing something that it's not like it's something they use for a long time. So that gift really just meant so much to me and it's something that I still remember all the way till today. Also, by the way, to the person who stole my MacBook charger, I hope you're watching this and I hope you actually feel bad about your actions. But it's okay, I will forgive you, and anyway I don't need anymore. So the next gift that actually was really memorable for me was my very first DSLR. It was a Canon camera. And this is partially why also the context for my family background earlier was kind of important also, because we don't spend on expensive items. But again, similar to a MacBook, it also wasn't just a luxury, it was kind of something I needed also because I was in art school and I was doing filmmaking. And during the first couple years, whenever I needed a camera, I actually would borrow it from friends and I felt so bad borrowing it from people all the time. So I spoke with my dad about it and I said, okay, I've got a stash of savings, I'll put some money in it, can you top up another portion of it as well? And so he did, and then I got my very first camera. And that was something that meant a lot to me, considering how pivotal it was to everything that I'm doing today. Like even now, I'm shooting on a Canon camera, but it's a different Canon camera I've upgraded since. But I think that was just something significant to me as I look back, because it was kind of like that starting point of something bigger in my life that I hadn't expected yet. So thanks, Dad. And then the third thing is this Griffin and Sabine book trilogy. This is a illustrated book trilogy that I really wanted to get ever since JC, because when I was in art class, right, our art teacher showed us this set of books and we were kind of reviewing it and stuff, and I just fell in love with the book. Okay, like it's a 3-part series about a guy and girl exchanging letters back and forth to each other, and then you open it up and then you can read letters and everything. I just loved the whole experience, and I like collecting illustrated books as well. And so I really wanted that set of books, but I searched online and it was like $30 per book or something. So if I want to get the whole trilogy, that would mean $90. Close to the charger, I couldn't do it. But about a year later, during Christmas, for I don't know what reason, I just decided I'm gonna search on Carousel to see if someone happens to have this book, which is so almost impossible because it's a very obscure, like, artistic book. No one's gonna know about it. And there was this guy who was basically selling like a stash of books, and he was also selling these 3. And I think he was selling it at about $10 or $15 per book or something. And I knew, okay, you know what? That's less than half of what it costs to get it online. So I have to get it, because this is a sign. What are the odds that some random Carousel seller in Singapore is going to have these same books that I wanted? It's not even some common book like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. It was Griffin and Sabine. Who knows Griffin and Sabine? I don't even know a Griffin or Sabine in real life. Okay, but neither do I know a Harry Potter in real life. Okay, that's not the point, guys. So I told him, hey, can I get these 3 books? And then I tried to lowball him. I said, hey, you know, I'm getting 3, can you give me a like discount? And then he went, no, sorry, cannot. And then I just felt, okay, never mind, at least I tried. And then the day came where I was collecting the books. So I met him at an MRT gantry. And then this guy, okay, random stranger, he just passes me the 3 books. And I was taking out the $30, I believe, that I was gonna pay him. And then he just went, oh no, it's okay. Merry Christmas. And then he just walks away. Oh my gosh, Santa Claus in real life! I was so touched. I really was so touched. Also, I felt a bit embarrassed after that. Like, oh my gosh, I tried to lowball this guy some more. But yes, see, precisely, he doesn't even know me. And even after I lowballed him, okay, he gave it to me for free and then he just left. And I think this just meant so much to me, because these were books that were, in a sense, a luxury to me. I didn't need them. But it was just a piece of work that I really adored and really just wanted to keep for the rest of my life. And that's it. I just wanted to share these stories with you guys, because after I grew up and have been working, it is no longer an issue for me to have to think so hard about getting something that I really want. And I wanted to be able to give you guys whatever you want for Christmas that is meaningful for you too. So if you're a student out there and if there's anything that you want that falls under these 3 categories, drop your gift requests in the comments below and let me know what you want for Christmas this year. Again, you should be a student. If you're not a student, then send this to a friend you know who's still studying, and I hope to pick about 5 winners. So yeah, I'm really excited to be able to buy these gifts and send them out to you guys for Christmas. I'm gonna try my best to leave some details in the description below as well, because I hope I'm not missing anything out. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Growing Up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!